It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Kitchen Land USA, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
Hey, good morning to you on Thursday. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being with us. We're going to start with some news this morning.
Yeah, a fifth and apparently final suspect, according to police, has now been arrested for a murder that happened in downtown Springfield in 2023. Arshawn Bradley was picked up in Illinois by U.S. Marshals. He is charged with first-degree murder in the death of Chavez Nguyen, who was with his pregnant girlfriend, you may remember, in their car when they were shot multiple times by multiple people. Nguyen died in that incident. His girlfriend survived. Police say 5 people, including Bradley, fired the shots at the two. The others involved have already been in custody. Multiple smaller school districts across the Ozarks could get some financial help to get their schools back up in working order after all the storms that we had in the spring. The U.S. Department of Education is allowing 33 counties across the state to apply for money from the Project School Emergency Response to Violence Funds, which, despite the name, it is not only for violence. In fact, the money can be used for any kind of short-term education-related mishap or disruption of service, if you will, to help schools recover after maybe it's a traumatic event or, in this case, a weather event. There's an application process on DESE's website. And no doubt many smaller school districts around these parts will be looking to get some of that.
Okay, very good. In a 6-3 vote, a state Senate committee passed a bill to keep the Chiefs and Royals in Missouri. That's very early on because it's just a Senate committee, but it's a step down that road. The bill would allow the state to cover up to half of the stadium costs. So taxpayers paying for up to half of the cost for a stadium for the Chiefs and the Royals. A lobbyist representing the Chiefs testified in support of the team renovating Arrowhead Stadium and said that if the team stayed in Missouri, they would renovate the current stadium, which is what they would want to do. The lobbyist also said that if the team stays in Missouri, they would stay for 30 years, which is up from 25 years, which is what they were talking about currently. So there's some deal making being done, but now it looks like taxpayers statewide, maybe, I don't know. It'll depend on what the legislature does, but taxpayers will be maybe paying for half of it. It's got a long way to go in the legislative process, but a state Senate committee has approved the start of it.
Yeah.
City crews in Springfield are getting in-depth ideas about how to best service Sunshine Street, which is very busy, the bane of my existence in Springfield. That's a little dramatic, but it's my least favorite road.
Yeah.
So we're going to see what they're going to do to fix it up and make it better for me. There's a 3-mile stretch between Glenstone and Kansas Expressway, one of the busiest in town, as you know. Has a unique mix of businesses, houses, hospital. It's got a lot of stuff there.
And the houses are not even off the street, like in a, I don't know. It's
the driveways
their driveway
are right on.
is Sunshine. Yeah.
Their driveway is Sunshine Street.
Yeah.
Which is 5 lanes.
Right.
Yeah. So the city is spending $700,000 to figure out the best plan of action just to improve Sunshine Street. So that's just for the study to figure out what they want to do and can do. That study should be completed early next year. The city council will then start working on talking about at least how to proceed from there and fix up Sunshine Street. So it's going to be a process. Hang in there.
Yeah. I mean, and credit to them. That is a very unique street, isn't it?
Well, it is. I just feel like the lights don't work well, but maybe it's just me.
What, traffic lights?
Yeah, I feel like they're not synced up at all. I feel like when I'm driving east or west on Sunshine, that I get stopped at every single red light there is. And me, I'm everybody, right?
You're not living right.
Perhaps. But I'm trying. I'm trying my best.
All right, now to this. Springfield Public Schools is offering free breakfast and lunch to kids 18 and under this month. Meals are paid for by the Summer Food Service Program, which is through the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, i.e., taxpayers. Adults can also eat, but most of them, but they must, I should say, not most of them they must pay for their meals. $2.60 for breakfast and $4.60 for lunch. That is available if you shall need it every weekday.
So all adults have to pay. Yeah.
All adults have to pay, and adults are accompanying their student as well.
Right.
But it's an option for you. If you're your kid anyway, then might as well.
Okay. Liberty Utilities customers could soon be paying more for electricity. Surprise, surprise, everything's going up. The Missouri Public Service Commission is requesting a rate increase of $3 for residential customers. So as a result of that, there's going to be public meetings regarding the proposed increase. Those meetings will be in Joplin, Nixa, Bolivar, Branson, Aurora over the next several weeks. If you'd like more information, if it affects you or will affect you, you can contact Liberty and find out your closest meeting location. You can attend one virtually if that's what you'd prefer, or whatever works out for you time-wise.
Yes. State Representative Alex Riley is hoping to become the next Speaker of the House. The current one will term out. Representative Riley was first elected to the Missouri House in 2020 for District 134, which really encompasses southern Greene County. He says that he's hoping to reform the initiative petition process, address crime, improve education outcomes, among other priorities. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics says Greene County's wages were near the bottom of the list as far as growth goes during the fourth quarter. Greene County's average weekly wages were up, though, 2.9%. So headed in the right direction, just not as high as some of the other counties in the state, to $1,126. So weekly wages up 2.9% in the last 3 months of 24.
Takes so long to get those numbers, right? If we're talking about the last 3 months of 2024, that was like 6 months ago.
Yeah, that does seem like a long time.
Right.
Does it? I feel like it doesn't normally take that long.
Well, I mean, I think there'd be a program that would help with that.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there is, but
well, it ain't working very fast.
Well, listen here. You don't have to crunch numbers for a living.
I guess I don't. Yeah.
Tell us about the contest. That sounds like a terrible job. Okay, yes, we have 2 contests right now going on at aroundtheozarks.com. One of them is for Father's Day. So some lucky dad out there will get quite a gift. Here's the thing. Really, you can enter your dad. You know what I mean? Like, or your husband. So go to aroundtheozarks.com. Okay, I just clicked into it. And here it is. It's the 4-pack of tickets to the St. Louis Cardinals baseball game versus the Cubs at Busch Stadium. The game is on August 9th. So you can gift it to him in June, but the actual game is in August. And somebody's got to win. And you also get a $50 gift card to Jim's Steakhouse. So that's fun.
It's nice.
Yeah, all thanks to 105.1 The Bull, which is the radio home for the St. Louis Cardinals. So thank you for giving us those tickets to give away to the good folks who watch and listen to Around the Ozarks. And then the other gift that we are giving away in a contest is throughout the month of June, we'll pick 4 winners, so one a week, to go to Adventure Seekers in Branson. And it's a 4-pack of tickets to go, and they have all sorts of family entertainment. And it's really a cool place. If you go to their website, go to our website, click on the contest, and you can see what all they have. They have the fly ride adventure, the flight simulator thing, virtual reality rides, arcade games, interactive exhibits. So 4 different winners of that, and each one will get a family 4-pass.
Yeah, they're great prizes. And if you're going to try to win the prize for your father, we're not going to tell him that you won it. So he'll think, you just let him think you bought them, and you'll be even better.
Even cooler?
Well, even a better child. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or wife.
It's
or
funny.
Wife. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's it. I think that's all we got. And we're super thankful that you tuned in.
Yeah, we got rain in the forecast, I think, forever. Maybe
Again?
forever. So check in with Wake Up Weather, Abby Dyer, coming up after this. She's going to tell you if we'll ever see the sun again. I don't think so at this point.
That's funny because I thought that my children told me that we were not going to see the rain again today. Were they wrong about that?
After today?
Well,
Or
no, this
today?
was a couple days ago that they were giving me the lowdown.
Well,
Now I'm looking.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the forecast every day. It's not going to be washouts, I don't think. But again,
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
it's
just a fake
lower-
meteorologist.
Lower chance today. Yeah, tune into the real one. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah, Abby Dyer's got you covered right after this. So thank you for being with us on Thursday. We'll see you back here on Friday.
Bye.